Look at all of these. Look at all of these bloody attempts. Oh yeah, that was stream delay as well. Yeah, stream delay affects how I play the game, obviously. So that hit was definitely because of stream delay. Yeah, the saddest thing about this is I am genuinely trying. I am genuinely actually trying. And just screwing everything up. I mean, look on the bright side. At least we got the run yesterday. Because if we didn't get the run yesterday, and this is how I was playing on like my final attempt to get it, then yeah, we would have some problems. So just be glad we did it yesterday. And that this doesn't really matter that much. Do you think we'll get to non-tutorial Genny? You've seen him twice. Come on, we've been there twice today. Granted, it was the first 2 runs, and we're now on like run 7 or something, but we've already seen him twice. Yeah, this stream just gets like the VOD just gets accidentally corrupted or something. Like, oh no, it had to be taken down. What a shame. Such an inconvenience. I definitely feel like it's probably to do with even if I'm trying, I'm not exactly like bothered or focused on it, I should say. Because obviously, like, all memories was my main goal. Like, that was my goal for Sekiro no hit. Like, no hit, no damage, and I got it. And this is just like a bonus little run that like I could see if I could quickly get in like a stream. So it's not like my main goal. So that probably means that I'm not maybe like focused, because I'm not worried about not being able to do it. I'm not focused on it as much. So even if I'm trying, I'm not like properly focused. Or that's just like a semi-convincing excuse I can come up with off the top of my head. Well, that's the thing, because it's no longer I have 4 days to do this run, or I have 3 days to do this one, I have 2 days to do this run. It's just, yeah, whatever. I get it or I don't, it doesn't matter. Like, I definitely feel that does play a part in this, as to why I'm just like failing everything. Like, have we actually lost a run? Let's see, Ape, Monk, Bull, Gyobu, Ogre, Tutorial Genny. Like, we've lost a run to most of the bosses today. We haven't actually lost a run to the same thing twice yet. Like, we've been spreading it out across the early game. Yeah, don't say that. Surely it won't happen now. But surely this one will be to, like, Armoured Warrior. Because we haven't lost a run to Armoured Warrior yet, or Genichiro. So surely it'll be to one of those two. Or God forbid, fucking, like, Screen Monkeys or Miss Snowball. Honestly, I'm curious if anyone's ever, like, lost a no-hit to Miss Snowball. Like, I'm sure people would have lost them to Screen Monkeys because of, like, the Terror Monkeys or accidentally falling off somehow or, like, something happening, but I can't imagine how you would lose it to Miss Snowball. Which is why I'm curious if it's ever happened. Oh yeah, maybe as a joke, I don't know. Like, if they were actually, like, serious and lost the run, then I can't imagine why they're a no-hit runner. Yeah, maybe just as a joke, just deliberately get hit. Yeah, now if you come back in, like, 20 minutes time, you're going to see me get hit by Miss Snowball. Definitely. It's going to finally land an attack. I mean, what a way that would be to close out Sekiro, though. Like, bring 3 months of no-hit Sekiro to a close by losing a run to Miss Snowball. Like, what an incredible way that would be to go. Saw someone beat Miss Snowball, hitless charm, steam bell, no deflect. Now, that is an impressive feat, I do say so myself. I don't even think I've done that before. I want to see a bloopers video. Oh, no. Just like every single hit across like the 3 months of purification all memories. Just like a breakdown of where every single run has died. Actually, another thing I'm curious about is how many hours worth of runs it is. Like, how many hours have I streamed, like, of Sekiro no-hit? I mean, hey, if I get bored sitting on a beach for a week, then I can start fucking looking through all of my streams to make like a breakdown of like lost runs. I kind of be nervous though to see like how many early game runs there were, or like. Also just curious of like how many times I got shot in tutorial or something. But like I bet there are some absolutely cracking hits over these 3 months. Like, I bet there are some incredible like runs that have died to like stupid stuff. Yeah, it would be really funny to see. I mean, oh yeah, definitely most of them were. If I had to take a guess, like between all of the attempts, like between both like categories, if I had to take a guess, I would say Gyobu as like the most failed section. Like the section with the lowest success rate, I would have to guess it as Gyobu. Actually, maybe lowest success rate is like Demon, as far as just percentage goes. But I think as like most fails, I would guess Gyobu. You know, get to go and rewatch the butterfly incident of, you know, having my distance PB and purification be like 4 separate runs that all got hit by butterfly or something like that. that was a very fun time. Just going to butterfly, it's like, well, time to lose another run. Seemed like a very calm person until we watched the Elden Ring randomizer video. I mean, when every single enemy in the game is a choice of like 20 bosses, and you hate like 5 of them, then there's going to be quite a lot of bosses that you hate. Plus also just not being able to go anywhere because they block your path. I mean, but also by the time you get to like, I mean, the randomizer run was 22.5 hours. So by the time I got to the end of it, or I think the last like 6 hours of that was just warp to dungeon, check like fog gate at the end of dungeon. Oh, it's a dead end. Warp to next dungeon, check fog gate. I feel like the last 6 hours were just that. So, you know, by that time I was pretty done with the run. I mean, luckily we never failed purification to Sword Saint. Like, we never lost purification. I think the furthest I lost to one in purification was Butterfly. Maybe Drunkard too. I mean, yeah, I think the latest I lost to run was that time in Hirata 2 where I like ran into the wall and like the wall was on fire so it did damage. I think that's the latest I lost a run there. Actually, no, wait, no, that was all memories. That wasn't purification. No, that was all memories, because I remember that I took that damage and then I was like, well, I'll go and fight Demon. And if I beat Demon, then I'll go and get some Yashes and just do no hit instead of no hit, no damage. No, that was all memories, not purification then. Yeah, I was in Hirata 2, jumped out of like the well before Drunkards, and I jumped into the wall that's on fire, and so it did damage to me. Which it didn't count as a hit, which is why I was like, I'll keep going, and I was like, I'll keep going, and if I end up like getting the run, then I'll just take it. You know, I'll just take it and say this is a no-hit run instead of a no-hit and no damage run. But yeah, and then I think I got hit by Demon or something. I can't remember exactly when it was. I don't think it was very recent. It definitely wasn't within the last, like, 2 weeks. It might have honestly been one of, like, in, like, the first, like, 2 or 3 weeks, I feel like. I want to say it was quite an early thing. Oh, also, the one we have to check is the fish. Like, we have to check the fish. Like, how many runs did I lose to that? That is important science. I don't even want to know how many runs I lost to the fish. Or just like Fountainhead in general. Like, Fountainhead is not somewhere that should be costing runs. Went to a random no-hit and I just randomly fought Midir at the end. That sounds about right. That kind of sounds like I don't have enough time to do another no-hit, but I don't want to end stream just yet, is what that sounds like. So fuck it, we'll play DS3. But yeah. I would assume that Enfeebled counts as a hit because it's caused by an enemy. I assume because it's by an enemy that it would count as a hit. I mean, that's never happened to me, but I would assume it is. I'd assume even just like getting ticked once. Or just having one tick of like the status put on you, because I think it does a bit of damage. We don't need to talk about the 7 runs agility. We don't need to talk about those. I've never actually really messed around with the combat arts Jordo, so I don't actually know. Like, the only combat arts I've really ever messed around with are Mortal Draw, Ichimonji, like Ashina Cross and Sakura Dance. I've not actually tried that many, to be fair. I'm pretty sure one mind costs like a ton of emblems though. It wasn't 5 runs to Ogre and Tutorial Genichiro. It was Ape, Monk, Bull, Ogre, Tutorial Geni, Gyobu. So that's actually only 6 runs lost. Much better. We've only lost 6 runs. Just wanted to hear you correct me, yeah. I mean, actually, I was just making that up, of course. I was just making that up, obviously. I don't know why you'd accuse me of such a thing. Yeah, runs have been interesting. Okay. Yeah, I need to do a voice reveal when I get back from holiday. I need to figure out how I'm going to... Like, I need to get a microphone or something so that I can do a voice reveal. Because I don't have a mic, so I haven't been able to do one yet. So, yeah, but we'll see. We will see what I can work out. Maybe I can buy a microphone, like, at some point, or, like, order one online. And then, yeah, maybe we will have the equipment needed for a voice reveal. Cat reveal. There is a picture of the cat somewhere in the Discord, I think. Like, you might have to scroll up a bit, but there should be a picture somewhere in there. Because I'm pretty sure that's the one that Will always refers to. I mean, in all seriousness, I don't actually have a functioning camera. I don't actually have a camera that would work. I think the best camera we have is like a... It's a video camera from like 2008 or something. Maybe even older. The thing is, I'm not good at taking pictures of like people. I'm good at like doing like stills or landscapes or something where the thing doesn't fucking move. Or where it doesn't really matter like which part you're aimed at, but I cannot take photos of people. I wonder if I can just kill this dude. Because for whatever reason, they sometimes aggro. Yes, Bill and Yama are the same person confirmed. We have more proof than we could ever need at this point. Who's Yama? That doesn't actually exist. You are Yama. He both doesn't exist and is you at the same time. Yama is everywhere. Yeah, I just give one person like a face reveal or something. That bug almost hit me. Just one person. I just make like a subscription-based model. Like, pay a fee and I'll send you a face reveal, I'll send you like a picture in your like Discord DMs or something. Or like a tier point model, or like a loyalty card. But every time you pay, you get a picture of like my cat or just something random, and then after enough loyalty points. Ember fans, yep. Sounds like a great idea. I've donated enough. Where's my cat picture? I'm saying it's in the Discord. Unless you want a private cat picture that's probably just gonna immediately be sent to Will. Will just like puts in a commission for anyone who has them to like send exclusive cat pic. Yeah, my cat deserves privacy. Except for like all of the photos we have of him. But other than those photos. Other than those photos. Oh, I got another Gatching. Not that I actually need them anymore. How many do I even need for this run? Like 4 or 5 maybe. You were influential in getting me to stream again. Were you? Were you now? Is that what you think? What? Oh my god. What's this fucker doing? That was an interesting Makiri counter. You're influential in me losing my mind. I'm not going to argue that point. I wholeheartedly agree. Not even going to argue. I mean, oh, I know you're atrocious at the DLC, Will. You don't need to tell me. I know. I can't get the book right now because I don't have Mibu breathing. Can't get it until after Monk at the earliest. Actually, there is technically a way to get it earlier. Because there's like an NPC quest in Ashna Castle that you can do. But it's easier just to wait until we have Mibu and dive. Yeah, but when are you playing Bloodborne? Like, we need a time now. When are you playing Bloodborne? We need a time and we need a date for you to stream it. we need to have a watch party. Like, we need everyone to just have a watch party of Will playing Bloodborne. I think that's a pretty fair deal. You need to re-download what you uninstalled it. What? You agree with the comment that says Will never shuts up? Yeah. Because, like, I swear you literally, like, downloaded it, made a character, and then uninstalled it. Like, is that not what you did? No, thank you for the lasers, Klaus. Yeah, we got the run done in the end. This one, not so much. This one, not so much. That's honestly such a good comment, though. Just one that's like, this William chatter never shuts. Honestly, that video has some great comments. I actually got another Roderica one today. Like, one came through on my, like, feed a couple hours ago. Another one's like, you sound like Roderica. There's got to be a good, like, 6 that just say that I'm Roderica. Return is just like another secret ending. It's the last ending I haven't done. It's basically Immortal Severance with like 10 extra minutes of dialogue. It's basically just chatting to NPCs for like 10 more minutes. You always thought I was a girl. Ah yes, you thought I was a girl and you thought the Millicent profile picture was a guy. Ah yes, makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. I mean, I don't really know what you consider to be like the quote-unquote true ending of Sekiro, but I know, it's definitely the most secret ending, and it'd probably be the one that like it definitely leaves stuff open in the sense that if they were to make a sequel, it would definitely have a lot of stuff that was like left open for other stuff. But I don't really know if you like if there is a quote-unquote true ending for Sekiro, or like best ending. But in fairness, I haven't actually seen this ending in a long time. Like, I can't even remember what it is. You reckon you could do a Kratos voice? I mean, yeah, that's because you sound like an ashtray. Like... Well, that's probably why. voice is just deep enough. I mean, I only know Will's voice because I think I was helping him out with DS2 at some point, and like I was putting a summon sign down, but for whatever reason, it wasn't showing up on it wasn't showing up for Will. So I just like started a party or something on PlayStation just to like. Basically, I just tried to share my screen to prove to Will that I'd actually like put a summon sign down, and then he just like started talking. It's like, oh, that's your voice. I mean, yeah, in Sekiro, the quote-unquote bad ending does... Like, it does leave you out of... I'm trying to think, like, Shura leaves you out of the best area in the game, the best upgrade material in the game, the 3 hardest bosses in the game, and arguably, like, 4 or 5 of the best bosses in the game. Like... Doing Shura leaves you out of a lot. Because you have no access to Fountainhead, which also means you can't get to Ashina Castle or outskirts after they've been set on fire. And you also have no access to Hirata 2, because you can't get the Father Bell until after Owl. So you're locked out of Shinobi Owl, True Monk, Divine Dragon, Demon of Hatred, Sword Saint Ishin, and Father Owl. Which, most of those are pretty fucking good bosses. Hey, we didn't fail it this time. We didn't fail it this time. Yeah, like, Shura locks you out of so many bosses. I mean, like, sure, Emma and Ishin are good fights, but like the amount of bosses they lock you out of is also ridiculous. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be just like a shorter, not necessarily a joke ending, but... Yeah, we've actually made it past Monk for 2 times in the same stream. What an incredible feat. Yeah, just to make speedrunners happy, that they specifically designed the Shura ending so that you could beat it in under 20 minutes glitched and in under 30 minutes glitchless. Like, it's specifically designed for that outcome. Just for the speedrunners. They knew about the glitches all along. This guy dressed as Elvis. I mean, you were fucking dressed as John Lennon or whatever, though, which I don't even want to imagine how that turned out, but... Like, you're saying that, like, there was a guy dressed as Elvis, like it's the most outrageously weird thing ever, when you're there as John Lennon. So... But it worked on you. Of course it did. I'll take your word for it. La, la, la. That was not close in the slightest. Yeah, that jump wasn't close. What are you on about? I think I'm with Yam on this one, that if someone like... If I got invited to like a dress-up costume party, I just wouldn't show up. It's like, I'm not buying a fucking costume for this. And just like, not even. Yeah, just oh no, I'm actually sick right now, sorry. Yeah. Ashna Castle. Yeah, just hate everyone equally, then it doesn't matter what people wear or like how they look. Like just hate them regardless. Easiest way for equality, just hate everyone. What a quality solution. Okay, please behave. Please behave. Yeah, that's what I consider behaving. Okay, by some absolute fucking miracle today, we've made it to Fountainhead. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how, but we have. I just imagine like all of this fucking cosplay that Will's describing just showing up. Definitely sounds like an interesting situation. Yeah, it's only taken like 7 or 8 runs. Only like 7 or 8 runs. Okay, I have 4 skill points. Thing is, I don't actually need to get Vault over, so what do I want to get here? Emblems, suppress sounds. Let's just get suppress sounds, fuck it. Wait, what? Oh, I need to talk to Kuro again, don't I? Yeah. The joys of dialogue. I should cosplay Ed Sheeran. I have been told that. I have before been told I look like Ed Sheeran. Not sure how much I agree. I've also been told I look like Art Garfunkel. Like when I hadn't had my hair cut for a while. I've been told I look like him. Not Ron Weasley, actually. Art Garfunkel is in half of Simon and Garfunkel. Not been told Ron Weasley. that was when I hadn't had my hair cut in like a year or something. So my hair was just like all over the place. Elton John, no. Nope. Who else is Ginger? Ginger Spice. Funny enough, no. I can't think why. Can't think why I haven't been compared to her. I mean, I'm not like properly ginger, but I used to be just like full on like bright ginger. Like now my hair colour has very much sort of like died down to just more of like a darker, or like, not blonde, but just like a darker kind of colour. Okay, let me just go and get another drink quickly. I will be back in like a minute. Okay. Time for Fountainhead. I can't remember who General Hux is. I do not know what they look like. Like the ones that I mentioned are the ones that I can actually like remember being compared to. Like I don't knowingly have like ever been compared to any of these others. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new Star Wars. I think I've definitely seen 1 to 6 a couple times each. I think I've seen 7. Definitely haven't seen 8 or 9. I can't really remember if I've seen that, like, scene. Maybe if it's, like, shown up online, but... Okay, I don't actually know how much confetti I need, or how many echoes I need, but I'm just going to pick up this lot, and then I'll check. So I've seen 1 to 6 at least twice each. And I think like I think I've seen 1 and 6 probably good like 4 times, 4 5 times. I have 8 of those, 5 of those. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah, I don't need to get any more echoes. How many Gatchines have I got? 4. Okay, that's fine then. Because we have the 1 for fish, and then I still have a spare 3, I guess. I haven't really played any of the Star Wars games. I think the only games I've played are Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga for the Wii, which is still a goated game. Like, that game is still just amazing. And there's a Star Wars game on the DS. I can't remember what it's called. But there's a Star Wars, I think it's a Lego Star Wars game, like on the DS. I can't remember what it is called. But I generally think that those are like the only 2 I've played. So say hello to our friend, good old Fish. I don't actually think I've played a non-Lego Star Wars game. I don't think I've ever played like an actual like game that isn't just Lego. You know, when you beat a mob, they just disintegrate into like the studs or bricks or whatever. Okay, right, now I need to figure out how the fuck you do all this dialogue. Let me get emblems. Okay, let's start by getting this and hoping I don't get hit by a fish. Let's hope we don't get hit by a fish trying to get this item. So I'm just gonna like go over here or something and then warp away. Okay, time for me to get my get like a wiki up so I can read this ending. Okay, what do I need to do? Travel to Inner Sanctum. Okay. Time to start the dialogue. Oh, take care, Jordo. See you soon. If not, hope you have a good time in Japan. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, talk to Divine Child. That's the rice. And I need to use that and then completely reset the area. So I need to warp away and then warp back. When's the plane leaving? You need to get my bags ready, yeah. That's why I didn't do a stream like at the normal time, because we were sorting stuff out and packing some stuff. Okay, give me more rice. No, we didn't pack. The cat did spend a couple hours just sat in the suitcase. So we kind of had to like figure out what we were taking but couldn't actually pack it because there was a cat in the case. So just asleep. Repeat this step until you trigger Divine Child to fall asleep. Was that now or later? Okay, so I think I need to warp away again. The Divine Child will now not be feeling very well. Exhaust her dialogue and give her a persimmon. Okay, is that now or do I need to do the rice thing another time? Yeah, you don't sound too well. Okay, now she wants a persimmon. She gives another rice. Rice for Kuro. She'll give you the item rice for Kuro and ask you to give it to him. Yeah, so this is why we do it now, because you need to give Kuro this item before Divine Dragon. Because after Divine Dragon, Kuro's waiting at the field to, like, get stabbed by Genicho or whatever it is. Once you give Kuro the item... Wait, once you give Kuro the Rice of Kuro, rest at the idol and speak to him again. He'll give you 2 sweet rice balls. Okay. Yeah, it seems like such a random thing as to why this gives another ending. Okay, 2 sweet rice balls. Wait, do you mean what I'm doing is in, like, the lore-wise, like, story-wise implication is messed up? Or do you mean it in the sense of I've literally fucked it up and can't do the ending? I'm hoping you mean the first one. Give Holy Chapter Infested. Okay, the lore-wise one. Okay, thank you. You just said that and I was just like, I'm pretty sure I haven't just fucked something up. Okay. Once you have given it her rest, so she moves to the illusory hall. So now she should be... Yeah, now she's in here where Screen Monkeys were. I absolutely know I'm going to get hit in the cave when I need to get the other item. I know I'm going to get hit in there. It's going to happen. Either that or I'm going to do all this and then get hit by, like, Dragon. Okay, I just spoke to her. Tells you to seek out High Senpo Priest. Okay, now it's time to go to the cave. Oh boy. Now it's time for the cave. I mean, nothing really happens to him in that sense. It's just after killing Divine Dragon, because at the start of the Genicho fight, like, Genicho attacks Kuro. So it's just that after Divine Dragon, like, Kuro goes to the field to, like, set up for that cutscene and stuff. So I can't do this after. Okay, time for the fun cave. I'm going to use a Gatchin. Like, I can use all of these. I am 100% going to get hit in this cave. There's no shot I get out alive. Like, no shot I make out of here alive. Or, like, without getting hit. Where is the item that I need? It's, like, right at the end of this. Okay, it's that item. Okay, I've not been hit yet. Okay, I did not get hit getting the item. Talk to the Vine Child, give her Holy Chapter Dragon's Return. Okay, now I need to go and get the Fresh Viscera. So now we need to do this bit. Okay, I have Puppeteer on, which is good. Hello, Kotaro. I'm not speaking to you today. I do that. Just grab these 2 emblems and go back. Then that puts the kite up so I can get to the serpent cave. I get the fresh viscera. And then I need to go back to Divine Child. Do I use these two Gatchines for this? I mean, it won't hurt. Like, I have them spare. I have spare Gatchines, whatever. There's no... Yeah, they definitely see me. I was going to say. Oh, unless... Do those ones not see me? Oh, some of the other ones didn't see me. The Gatchine actually made a difference. Okay, then we go up here. And we need to go and kill the serpent. And then this gives us the other viscera that we need. Yeah, my passport is definitely valid. We have checked these things. Okay, fresh serpent viscera. You're waking up at 5:30. Yeah, that's rough. That do be a bit rough. Okay, Divine Child. I mean, it is a pretty angry serpent. Okay, give Persimmons of the Serpents. Rest, then Eavesdrop. Oh, you're waking up to watch F1. Okay, now I have much less sympathy for you. Okay, Eavesdrop. So now supposedly she gives me Frozen Tears. Yeah. That's the item I need. That's what gives me the ending. Wait, is she just blind now? Wait, what? I'm gonna be honest, I've never really paid attention to what happens during this quest. And now we just fight Divine Dragon and Ishan. Like... We literally now just fight Divine Dragon and Ishan and pray to God that I don't get hit. Imagine how bad it'd be now if I just got hit by one of these last two bosses after all that. I mean, it is a bit of a larger snake, yes, but you know, it's not exactly like a normal size. Like a great serpent is definitely describes it. And also, given the amount of shit going on in this world, like, it honestly seems pretty reasonable that, like, a serpent liver could do that. Or whatever the viscera is. I'm just gonna wait for the trees. Come on, get over here. Everyone come over. Okay, those dudes putting poison everywhere is not very good. Okay, I missed 2. Yeah, 2. Yeah, it's I didn't know about it on my first playthrough either. Like, it's such a fun little thing that you can do that. Oh my god, I swear to god, are we gonna have another, like, outside incident again? Where it's just only these lightnings? Okay, not quite. Now he's gonna scream, I assume. No. Now he's gonna scream? Okay, no, we're back to the outside lightnings. Back to the outside lightnings. At least they've all been on this side instead of having to go back and forth like yesterday. Oh. Okay, pretty average RNG then. Not too much running around. He says as he literally can't count to 6 and there's still one more. Yeah, I cannot count to 6, it turns out. Okay, scream. Where are they? Right here. Yeah, as it turns out, I struggled to count to 6. we were almost there, though. Okay, just say hi to Emma. Yeah, maybe next year I can learn to count to 7. We're really moving on up with this, yeah. Learning all the numbers. Yeah, just quickly say hi to Emma as she's, like, trying to figure out what to do with Ishin's corpse. Just like, yeah, Ishin's dead, and I'm trying to figure out how to get him out of Ashina before, like, the Ministry get to him. But anyway, here's a key. Have a key. Well, just Sword Saint. Just Sword Saint. Any useful skills? I'll get emblems, but there's nothing here useful. Actually, wait. Let me just get that one more emblem. Just so I actually use it. Okay, Sword Saint time. But I do so little damage. Oh my god, I do no damage. Yeah, I will not allow Ashna to be crushed. Literally as Ashna is getting crushed. Okay, we got it. We get to finish our journey in Sekiro with another no-hit. All 4 endings and all memories completed. I mean, I did say it would take literally one stream. I did say it would just take one stream. Given it wasn't exactly the most challenging run to ever exist. Yeah, so I've now done Shura, no hit, no damage. Immortal Severance, no hit, no damage. Purification, no hit, no damage. Return, no hit, no damage. And all memories, no hit, no damage. And I think that is a pretty nice way to finish Sekiro. Yeah, lasered, exactly. Which, I'm going to be honest, given how the first, 6 runs today went... Given how the other 6 runs went today, I'm kind of surprised it got this far. we did have a few incidents, let's put it that way. Yeah, I haven't watched this ending in ages. I don't actually think I've watched this since I got it, like, for the platinum. Yeah, so Divine Child just, like, kills Kuro or absorbs Kuro or some shit. I don't fucking know. I mean, I'll put this one up because, like, even though it's easier, at the end of the day, it is a no-hit, no-damage run of Sekiro that I haven't done before. Like, this is a new run for me that I haven't done before, so I'll still put it up, but now I've done that, I need to fucking finish off the Sekiro, like, speed up before I go. I have 1 day to finish off that video to upload it before I leave. So I've got to do that one. So yeah, we were able to get it, and when I get back, we'll be back to Elden Ring all bosses, and we will also be learning a new game no-hit. Which is going to be fun. I love that I just said that, like, oh, I haven't seen this ending since, like, I did it for all achievements, and I just haven't been paying attention. What the fuck is happening? I just have not been paying attention. Well, there you go. That's Return. That's the 4th ending.